Hello and welcome. I am Melissa and I am currently 21, almost 22 weeks pregnant with baby number 4. So as you can see here, this is what my belly looks like right now. It is a little bit bigger than my other pregnancies at this week, but that's I think to be expected for having more children and this being my 4th pregnancy. Thank you all for joining me here today on this video. If you're not subscribed, I would appreciate you subscribing. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube community here. And I shall address it. The house is definitely a mess right now. It has been a long week with a lot of stuff going on with work, and of course I'm pregnant and we have 3 children, so it is what it is. Alright, so in this video I'm going to go through my symptoms during my 2nd trimester, and I guess currently some of them, and then at the very end I'm going to go through my pregnancy must-haves, which are very, very minimal. And over the course of these 4 pregnancies, this list has just definitely gotten down to what is really necessary for me, so it is very minimal. So the nausea subsided, probably started subsiding about week 13 and then kind of tapered off over the next couple of weeks. So I'm very glad that that is gone, and I do every once in a while have like a quick just like flood of nausea, and it feels like I'm gonna throw up, but it passes very, very quickly. The food aversions have also pretty much gone away. There are, like I said, definitely with the nausea, there are definitely times here and there where it comes back and it's like hits me hard. Nothing sounds good. I'm super hungry, but for the most part I'm able to eat normally now. And this one, yeah, my upper area is very, very sensitive and very, very painful most of the time. And honestly, it's quite annoying. And I'm definitely more tired as well. Since my belly is getting bigger, it is definitely getting to that point where it's difficult to put socks and shoes on, put my pants on, hold my children. It's uncomfortable to sit, stand, walk, lay. Pretty much uncomfortable to do everything. And I'm only halfway through. I know. I'll get through it. Something that pretty much usually goes on with every one of my pregnancies is it's really difficult for me to think of very easy words. I will literally be talking, and I don't know if I mentioned this in my 1st trimester video, but I will literally just be talking and need to think of a super, super easy word like couch or something, and I can literally not think of the word. Like, my brain knows that it knows the word and knows that it's an easy word, but it's just not there. It can't find it. It's gone. My weight, so I now weigh about 152 pounds, and I started at 140 for my pre-pregnancy weight. And I usually gain 40 pounds. The highest pregnancy weight I've ever been is 170, so I'm hoping that I don't go past that in this pregnancy. So some other things, since I'm getting bigger, people obviously can tell that I'm pregnant, which is always kind of nice. I don't know, people like treat me nicer when I'm pregnant. Also, since my belly has been getting bigger, my 2-year-old will now come up to me a lot of the times and point and say baby. She did it in the very, very beginning, and then she pretty much stopped. And even when I would ask her, she would say, no, there's no baby in there. But now, since my belly's bigger, she'll come up and she'll say baby, baby. And it's very, very cute. My other kids will come up and rub my belly sometimes as well. The baby is now moving. It actually took quite a bit longer. I honestly thought that I would feel the baby move sooner than I did. I think it was probably 15 to 16 weeks before and which is not like uncommon. I just thought because this was my fourth that I, knew what the sensation felt like, and maybe things are easier to feel. I don't know, that I would feel the baby move sooner than that. But now baby is moving lots, and a lot of the time when I lay down to go to sleep at night, so that's super fun. None of my family has been able to catch the baby moving and feel them with their hands, so I'm very excited in the next few weeks for that to happen, for my husband to feel the baby and for the kids to be able to put their hands on my belly and feel the baby kick them a little bit. So we recently found out the gender of this baby. If you missed my gender reveal video, I'll link it in the description box below. But we currently have a boy and 2 girls, and we are having another girl. So we'll have a boy and 3 girls. So we were definitely hoping for a little boy to be able to even it out and have 2 boys and 2 girls. I grew up in a family, 2 boys, 2 girls, so did my husband. But I kind of always had this feeling before we even started having children that we were going to have 3 of one gender. So even though there was that hope there was always kind of that suspicion in the back of my mind that, maybe this is going to be a girl. We have started thinking of names and really only have one that we're considering at this moment. It's not the one for sure, but I'll probably do a name video later on and sharing all of the names that we have talked about, and possibly if we know the name at that point, sharing the name. We'll see. So I also thought it would be super fun in this video to share my pregnancy must-haves. As a mom of 3, and this is my 4th pregnancy, I feel like I have a good amount of experience and again, these things are things that are must-haves for me, but if you want to hear what they are, here's the list. So, number 1, and you will see earlier in this video when you see my belly that I am wearing some, but either very big comfy sweatpants or very big pajama pants. I am one that does not like things putting pressure on my uterus or on my belly, and I really just need something loose and comfortable, so that's pretty much what I'm in when I am at home. So next, I do think it's important to have a few maternity shirts and a few specific maternity pants. You really don't need a lot, but it is kind of nice to have a few nicer tops to go out when you're going out of the house, and ones that kind of just make your belly look cute instead of just, a t-shirt that I normally wear around the house. Also, maternity pants are, if you get the right ones, they're pretty comfortable, and they have I like the ones that have the band that go all the way up. Those are the most comfortable for me. But yeah, something that just fits you well and able to wear when you go out of the house. I usually like to have like 2 pairs of jeans and then maybe like 1 or 2 of a different kind of pants. So the next one is maternity or belly-friendly dresses. This, again, goes along with your belly getting bigger and me personally not liking things pressing on my belly or on my uterus. So having those dresses, especially later on in pregnancy, is just really nice because it's something that's a little bit dressier when you go out. You can wear them around the house too because they're just comfy. But that is just not something that's going to be, pressing on your belly or, just being annoying. Plus, I really like to take a picture every week or every other week throughout my pregnancy to see the progress of my baby and belly growing in the same dress. So I have tried to do that Actually, I have done that with each of the pregnancies, and I did a different dress for each one, and I really, really like those pictures. All right, so the next one is this belly band. And I think the brand of this one, and I bought this at, with my first pregnancy, Baby Belly Band Maternity Support Wear. I mean, Baby Belly Band is literally the brand. It says it has a website. I'll look it up to see if they still have that and link it down below if so. But it's basically just a band. Here, let me show you. It's a Velcro band, and you kind of, as your belly is getting bigger, it's good to just like put it down below and then pull it tight, and it kind of just lifts it up and just gives, oh my gosh, actually it feels really good. I haven't worn it yet because I didn't think I needed it, but I don't know, it's feeling really good right now. It just puts a little bit of lift and pressure there, which is actually kind of strange because I've just been talking about how I don't like things pushing on it, but like this just gives support, I feel like, not like pushing. I don't know, does that make sense? Anyways, it feels really good. It's very helpful with the belly, and I like it. I feel like there was another attachment or something, but this is really all I usually use. I have an actual like belly thing that I will show postpartum for my postpartum must-haves, but that one's a little bit different than this one. This one supports the belly. Alright, my next one is a bigger nursing bra. So for me, once I get to that point where I'm getting too big for my normal bras, I will just go ahead and, actually I'm probably just going to use the ones from last time. I don't know, we'll see. They're still good, but a bigger nursing bra. I do like nursing bras personally while I'm nursing. Some people don't, but I do, and so I'm going to go ahead and get a bigger nursing bra to wear for like the later part of my pregnancy, so I don't have to purchase a larger bra for that and then a nursing bra, because for me I usually stay about the same size as the end of my pregnancy and then while I'm nursing. Alright, lotion, whatever kind of lotion. I usually use unscented, some kind of unscented lotion, but whatever kind of lotion you like, I think that is a pregnancy must-have. I've always, lotioned up my belly and even this area sometimes, and my backside a little bit, just to kind of keep the skin moist and maybe help with stretch marks. Also, as your belly is growing, it gets really itchy, and especially for me, since I'm pregnant in the winter time and it's drier here in my area, then it's also especially itchy. Alright, so this, and you'll recognize from what I got for Christmas, I'm just gonna get some water. This is a recent one, but a giant water bottle, and I really like this one. I think it's Hydromate is the brand, because it gives you like milestones and goals of hours, and gives you some encouraging words as well. But I do like this because you can keep track of how much you drank. I think this is a half a gallon, how much you drank throughout the day. This is the only time I've had this with this pregnancy, but I have always liked and been a huge advocate for drinking water normally, but especially during pregnancy and afterwards when nursing, just because I think it just helps with so many things. I mean, I think it's super important. I don't know all of the scientific things behind it, but I feel better. I have more energy when I'm drinking water. So that's got to say something with it's giving my body enough what it needs, and I'm assuming that means passing on to the baby. I don't know, or it's good for it. I know for sure for breastfeeding, and I will say drinking water throughout a lot of water throughout my pregnancy and after and during nursing, I do feel like that has really helped me keep up with my milk supply and have enough milk to breastfeed my children. I have breastfed all of my children at least until 18 to 20 months, and I plan on doing the same with this one as well. Hopefully everything goes well. All right, and this is just kind of like how I do it. So for sleep, I have always slept with a pillow between my knees, even when not pregnant. It's just more comfortable for me because I'm a side sleeper and it helps with my back. But also during pregnancy, I keep the pillow between my knees, but sometimes I will add another pillow, next to me to maybe like push up my belly or try to support it, or just be a little more comfortable, or like have my arms around it, because sometimes with your belly, there's not really a good place to put your arm, and having a pillow to put it on is just a little more comfortable. I personally have not felt the need to purchase a large specific pregnancy pillow. For me, the amount of time that I would have to use it, it's not worth it to pay the price for that. And then I'd have to store it in between pregnancies. And for me, a regular pillow is just as good. So that's my short, minimal list of pregnancy must-haves. Comment down below if you also agree with me on any of those, or if you have any to add for your own pregnancy must-haves. As always, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see y'all next time.